Today we celebrate the one, the only San Gennaro, in English Januarius. He was Bishop of Benevento near Naples and is a martyr and a saint, obviously. Legends say he died during the Great Persecution, which ended with Diocletian's retirement in the year 305. Januarius is the patron saint of Naples, where the faithful gather 3 times a year in the Naples Cathedral to witness the liquefaction, turning from a solid to a liquid, of his blood kept in a sealed ampoule or container. So, what do we know about him? Not too much. He was probably born somewhere around the year 232 in Naples and died in 305 in Campania. He was born to a rich patrician family. At 15, he became a local priest of his parish in Benevento. When he was 20, he became Bishop of Naples. And during Emperor Diocletian's 1.5 year long persecution, Januarius hid some of his fellow Christians and prevented them from being caught. But while visiting them in jail, he too was arrested. He and his colleagues were condemned to be thrown to wild bears in the Flavian amphitheater at Pozzuoli. But the sentence was changed due to fear of public disturbance, and they were instead beheaded. So, what do we know from history? Well, the earliest reference we have is from Uranius, the Bishop of Nola, and the letter says the ghost of Januarius and Martin of Tours appeared to Paulinus 3 days before his death. The feast of San Gennaro is celebrated in the city of Naples. In the United States, the feast of San Gennaro is also a highlight of the year for New York's Little Italy, with the saint's polychrome statue carried through the middle of a street fair stretching for blocks. So what about his relics? Well, they were transferred to the Neapolitan catacombs outside the walls in the early years. But then the body was moved to Beneventum, with the head remaining in Naples. Afterwards, his body was moved to the Abbey of Montevergine, when it was rediscovered in the year 1480. In 1497, the body was transferred to Naples, where he is the city's patron saint. Oh, how about the blood? Well, he's famous for the annual liquefaction of his blood, which according to legend was saved by a woman named Eusebia just after his death. A chronicle of Naples describes the cult of St. Januarius. The first certain date is 1389, when it was found to have melted. Over the next 2.5 centuries, official reports began to appear declaring that the blood spontaneously melted, at first once a year, then twice, and finally 3 times a year. While the report of the first incidents of liquefaction made no explicit reference to the saint's skull, soon afterward assertions began to appear that this relic was activating the melting process, as if the blood, recognizing a part of the body to which it belonged, was impatient while waiting for its resurrection. Thousands of people assembled to witness this event in Naples 3 times a year. September 19, December 16, and the Saturday before the first Sunday of May. The blood is also said to spontaneously liquefy at certain other times, such as papal visits. It supposedly liquefied when Pope Pius IX visited in 1848. Pope Francis venerated dried blood during a Naples visit to the cathedral. The blood is stored in two hermetically sealed ampoules held since the 17th century in a silver reliquary between two round glass plates about 12 centimeters wide. The ampoules are kept in a bank vault whose keys are held by a commission of local notables, including the mayor of Naples. The bones are kept in a crypt under Naples Cathedral main altar. On feast days, these relics are taken in procession from the cathedral to the monastery of Santa Chiara, where the archbishop holds up the reliquary and tilts it to show that the has liquefied. And so pray to St. Januarius. Everybody in Naples does. And it's a very, very impressive ceremony in case you ever get the chance to go. God bless you. Amen.